just real quick with Joe Rogan. Why has he ever invited you on? Because he gets on these
No,
wacko CIA agents that
I
just
know,
want to
right?
push
I,
freaking
I
war.
don't know how many friends of mine have reached out to Joe Rogan, like, what are you doing? You have to have John Kiriakou on, and I would love to go on.
Yeah,
But I'm going on Sean Ryan a week from Monday, which is going to be a load of fun. And because he's former CIA or he's a CIA contractor, I think we have a lot to talk about. But Joe Rogan, and I'll tell you another funny thing about Joe Rogan. I met him once. I'm going to say 20 years ago. A buddy of mine, a very close friend of mine, has a gym in Los Angeles. It's immediately next door to the mayor's house. And Joe Rogan was kind of a struggling actor. He had hosted Fear Factor, I think it was, and he used to work out there at the gym. So I happened to be there visiting my buddy one time, and he said, "Oh, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine, Joe Rogan." And I said, "Oh yeah, I know him from Fear Factor." So I went up, "Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you." Nice guy, sweet guy. Um, and next thing you know, he's like, the richest podcaster in the history of the world. The show that everybody wants to get on. Presidents are clamoring to get on. And now he moved back to Texas. I think he's in Austin now.
I heard it was for tax purposes. You want to be taxed less in Texas than
Yeah.
in California.
And he's taxed significantly less in Texas than in California. There's no state income taxing in Texas.
wow.
Well, just like Florida, they don't have it either.
Yeah. And Wyoming and New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, I remember this. There's no sales tax in New Hampshire when I was driving through there. Yeah.
No, because I wanted to ask because like I used to watch his show a lot until he started becoming friendly with the billionaires. I haven't seen the episode since. And there's just, I mean, he had Abby Martin on. He had Jimmy Dore on.
He had Lee Camp on. We've interviewed
Lee Camp on. Lee Camp was one of like his earlier on guys that he would bring on. And you see a switch